Hey guys, what is up? This is Silverday Robotics, and in this episode of the Introduction to Python series, we will be learning about functions, what they are and what they do. So, what is a function exactly? So let me give you guys an example. Say you have a piece of code where you repeatedly use in different parts of your program. You can make this a simpler way to call that code by just making a function. Here, let me teach how you make a function. So first you type def, which is define, and then the variable name. I'm sorry, a function name. So my function name will be named hello world. And then you put a parentheses, colon, and then in the second line, you type what you want your function to do. I want my function to print hello world. So I'm just gonna type that. There we go. Now let's run it, see what happens. And nothing happens. Do you know why? Because we haven't called it yet. If we do not call a function, it's not in use. We don't need that function. So let me just call that and run it. See what happens. And hello world. There we go. So now let's create another function. And we're going to say hi to someone. So let's make a function named hi, parentheses, and in these parentheses we're going to type person. This is going to be the person's name. So once we put a colon, we're going to say print hi, comma, person. So in this case, person is a unused variable or undefined variable. Once we call it, we have to define it. Let me show you guys. So we call hi, capital H, hi, parentheses, and then the person name. In this case, I'm going to put Edward. So once we run it, it says hi, Edward. There we go. So here's a challenge for you guys. I want you guys to make a function on where you run it, when you call it and run the program, it multiplies two numbers. So I'm gonna give you guys some time, or you know what, might as well you guys pause the video. I'm gonna say what you guys are going to need to do again. So create a function on which once you call it and you run the program, it multiplies two numbers and it prints the sum. Okay, so pause the video and figure it out. Okay, so hopefully you guys have figured it out and have done it. I'm gonna go over it and see if you guys have done it right or wrong. So first we're gonna create a function def math. Let's make math, and then in parentheses type num1, num2, two different variables, colon, and then we are going to type print num1 plus num2. So once we run it, I have to call it first, I forgot, I'm so sorry. So math, and then let's say 10 and 15. So once we run it, it's going to print 25. And that's the challenge. So I'm going to end it there, guys. So once again, a function is used for when you have a big chunk of code and you use it repeatedly in your code a lot in different places. So you make a function, and instead of that big code that you have to type every time, you type one single line of code. So goodbye, guys. I hope I see you in the next video.